Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, and as promised, I have the review of the Voyager movie. This one just started airing in several devices or websites that you guys can stream movies through, I guess you can say. The most popular one is Amazon Prime. There's obviously other ones that like Voodoo and stuff like that you guys can stream from. But I'm going to tag Amazon Prime on this one because I will eventually also try to write a review on it as well there. But Voyager is a series that I was asked to review on, so I'm definitely reviewing it for you guys. So hopefully you guys check it out. Make sure you at least see the trailer. I did release the video yesterday, so make sure you check it out to see my first impressions on that. Before I continue, a few things. If you have not done so, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload videos. Also, you guys are invited to go and do anything else you guys want to do with my channel. Comment, share, like, do all that fun stuff. I have quite a bit of Otaku related videos there for you guys. Lastly, there is a small spoiler alert. I will try not to give any huge details of the movie plot itself, because it is a type of horror, so I don't want to ruin anything for you guys. Okay, I'm just warning you guys in case you guys don't want anything or don't want to know anything before the movie actually goes on your radar. Anyways, Voyager is a quite unique movie, and most of the uniqueness comes from the animation. The animation itself is kind of a stop motion, but with paper. And it's pretty rough. You know, usually with stop animation, like with clay, you usually sometimes don't even get a sense that they're stopping the camera. This one's very evident because it's just kind of like a paper, and then they're speaking, and the mouths are not really moving. It's just the paper. So you do realize that it is just kind of paper itself. A lot of the other effects, like the fire, like vomit and blood and just water and liquid stuff like that, like a splash in a river or something like that, those are all actual effects that they're added to it. So they're real, like it's actual real fire, real water, real liquids when it comes to blood and vomit. I'm not sure what they use for that, but it is some type of liquid they use. So they don't actually go the paper route on that. So they actually give you at least some of that sense to it. The suspense and the horror to this one is unique as well, and it all falls on the animation. Because the artist puts quite a big effort on drawing creepy creatures. Even if you just see the actual title page of the movie in Amazon Prime, you'll see that there is some type of creepiness to it. The fear almost comes from just the artwork itself. The dub action was a little bit cheesy at times. For the most part, it was well done. I've read some reviews already on IMDb and other areas as well, where a lot of people don't like the dub so much. And you can only do so much with a dub. And I'm just going to go with that. It's that, when you dub something, I myself, as a Hispanic, I've dealt with dub, not just with anime, but even regular movies. I watch most of the Disney movies, most of the movies that people know iconically in English. I watched them in Spanish when I was little, so I kind of been in the dubbed world for a long time, since I was a baby, really. So I understand that there's just so much you can do with a dub, and sometimes it's really well done where the dub voice actor goes out of his way and even adds more. Like I remember watching Shrek in Spanish and then in English, and I enjoyed actually Shrek in Spanish more than I enjoyed it in English. There's basically that. This one, haven't seen the subbed version, so I don't know how it would be subbed. Uh, but it sounded like maybe they took away a little bit of the horror aspect with the voice actors. I could be wrong, but for the most part, the voice actors did a well job. Back to the horror of this, the story itself follows an American boy who lives in the city. His name is Bobby, and he basically was invited by his friend Akun to go and search for another boy who went missing, who was their friend who went to another village. So they're going off through these woods and over this mountain to go see if they can find him. And essentially, they take a detour for whatever reason. And Bobby's real pushy about, let's go see what's over here. Let's go see. After they even got a warning from an old man. And essentially, they end up in this mysterious rundown, creepy amusement park, and are first they have to pay, and then the guys will, well, if you can't pay, then you guys can come for free. Red flag from the beginning is like, okay, you don't do that. You don't, if it's an amusement park, it's not. If it's free, it's because he wants something in return. So from there, it just takes a left turn, and it becomes I would say, survival horror movie. I don't want to say much about it because it is, after all, a horror suspenseful movie, but essentially it gets creepy. It gets weird for the most part, and a lot of the people that reviewed it have said it's just weird and blah blah. I understand that to an extent, especially because it was released in the underground movie scene. I believe this one was released by the first time in 2018. Could be wrong, but I believe it was released in the 18. And then it was re-released just a month ago in Austin. And these these movie fairs or video fairs, obviously they're looking for small videos like this that will creep people out and stuff like that. So there's that horror aspect to it that is different. People are not used to it. It's not like it's not like The Ring or movies like that we're used to here in the U.S. That's horror, that's jump scares and stuff like that. This one is just kind of you're watching it and just the weirdness creeps you out. And if you allow it to creep you out, then you have allowed the creator of this movie to do what he wanted to intended to do, is just creep you out with all the effects and the reaction of the character. So overall, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5. I don't think it's the best horror film I've seen. Definitely not the best animation that I've seen. But it still does a really good job. For the budget it was placed on, I think this is a pretty low budget movie, and when a movie does that, it's great. I believe the Human Centipede, the first movie, I believe, was also very low budgeted, and a lot of people didn't talk about it for a while, and then it was being referenced in places like in Western culture, and then it picked up here in the U.S. I believe it's a European movie. Same thing. It's a low budget movie, and it picked up, and now people reference it quite a bit. And I think this one is one of those that might get some references. I don't know if people will references a lot, but it is pretty good. I think you guys should at least try it out and see what you guys think. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not done so by now, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button if you guys don't mind. And be notified when I go live when I upload videos. Also, if you want to see more anime reviews or reactions or manga reviews, go check them out in my channel. Later today, I'll be releasing a I Try video, so make sure you watch that video. It is going to be a good video, so make sure you check it out. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.